Hey everyone, Johnny Doull here. We are 4 days out Canadian Nationals 2014. I am nearing the end of my carb depletion part of prep. Probably the shittiest part of prep. But what I want to do is I want to walk through my whole preparation for Nationals with you guys. Kind of walk through it and, talk a bit about what happened and what struggles I had, what kept me motivated, what kept me driven. So it all started, I started my Western Redemption YouTube series when I was out west in Saskatchewan, Canada, working. That's where I go out and work for seasonal work, or where I have been going out to work seasonal work. I was out there, it'd be 5 months ago now, and I was working real hard. I was lifting heavy. Had my eyes set on Nationals, but I had an opportunity to break some world records that I thought I could do at the national powerlifting competition that was four weeks ago, around there. So I started training. I guess it was around 6 weeks ago, a little longer than that. So I started training for that and started lifting heavy again, and I ended up, a long story short, I ended up getting injured, and my back has never been the same. Like, everything altered. My training altered, everything altered. I spent a lot of money trying to get my back fixed up. So I came back here, and I was still getting treatments and stuff like that. I was unable to do the powerlifting. I was lucky to be able to, get into my prep for Nationals here. And I remember thinking to myself, I had a hard time getting in 12 weeks out. I had a really hard time getting mentally into prep because I wasn't the same. I couldn't train the same, and I had to alter everything, the way I trained, the way I thought, to get my motivation back, so I could keep pushing forward and keep trying to make the progress that I needed to make. So what happened was I continued to train and just do whatever I had to do, whatever I could do. Instead of going into the gym and having, this is what I'm going to do, this, and this, I'd walk in the gym and look around to see what I could do. And, it was an emotional roller coaster for me. Some days I'd be up, some days I'd be down. Some days my back would be okay. Other days I wouldn't even be able to get out of bed. I ended up getting a private or MRI at a private clinic 3 or 4 weeks ago, and we determined that the pain is coming from a ruptured disc. The L5-S1 disc has a small tear in it. Some people are wondering how was I even able to train, but anyone that knows me knows that once I commit to something and devote myself to something, I'm all or nothing. I'm all in. So I was 100% committed to this prep, and I wasn't backing out. So, we're almost here, 4 days out. That's not the only struggles I had this prep. Lots of other stuff went on. I had a couple deaths in the family, and one was my Aunt Joanne. She battled cancer for a lot of years. She was a very, very strong woman, and our family's so close. It's such a close bonding family. We all each other's back, and whenever she ended up passing, it was really tough on us all. And I was out west for that, and I was unable to fly home for her services, and I tore my heart out. So the family kind of bonded and had each other, and was able to talk to each other and stay close. But that was a tough time for us, and tough time for me for sure. And then I come back, and 2 months ago, me and my girlfriend ended up buying our first house. So there's tons of expenses for that. Income has been very, very tight. There's not much money to go around. Almost all of our money goes into prep and to the new house. So that's pretty stressful by itself. But then a couple weeks ago, the rock of my family, my Nanny Rita, I mean, she was everyone's just rock. Like, everyone in my family, not even in my family, I mean, everyone just around the community just loved this woman. She was 1 month shy of 95 years old. I was fortunate enough, she lived with me and my mom growing up since I was 8 years old, 6 or 8 years old, right up until I moved out, right? So I was fortunate enough to have a very, very strong relationship with my grandmother. Lots of memories, crazy, funny memories with her. I remember I always loved to go in and I'd throw my bicep in front of her face. And I'd be like, feel that, feel that. And every time I would do it, it was almost like I was making more progress, because she would give me this more disgusted look, you know, and I just loved that. I just loved seeing that disgusted look on her face, just like, oh my goodness. And it was good. But I can just imagine how big I would seem to my Nanny Rita with her. You know, a couple weeks ago she was only 65 pounds, so she wasn't healthy at that weight at all. But even when she was healthy, she was only 72, 73 pounds, right? So she ended up getting an infection. You know, she had some stomach issues and bladder issues and stuff like that. But it was time for Nanny Rita to go. And a couple weeks ago, she ended up passing. And this is the first time I've talked about it. I haven't really talked much about it to anyone. You know, the services were really tough. After the funeral, you know, there's a gathering below the church, and I just wasn't feeling it. I just wanted to go home and just lay down and be by myself, you know, just think about. I just wanted to lay down and relax, because it was all too much to take in. And it drove me that much more to be better, because I want to make my Nanny Rita proud. A few days before she passed, she told me that she loved me and that she was proud of me. And that meant a lot. It really did. So, getting ready for this show, I really want to do really good for my Nanny Rita and for my Aunt Joanne that are no longer with us. So I am competing for them, and I hope I can make them proud. You know, I hope I can, at the end of the day on Saturday, I hope I can be the one with my hand raised, and there's nothing that would make me happier. Nothing. I've worked so hard for this, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I mean, I don't stop. I'm not going to stop. It's just not going to happen. I just keep on working. I'll keep on working. I'll get it sometime. I know I will. I have to. I think I'm ready for it, and I think I deserved it, and I think I proved to everyone that I am ready, and, you know, I will make a good pro. I'm ready for the pro leagues. I mean, I have some work to do before I get on a pro stage by any means, but I'm not going to jump to conclusions or nothing like that. There's amazing athletes. I mean, it's going to be this show is going to be one to go down in the history books, because it's just, there's so many amazing athletes. For a spectator or a fan to be watching in the audience, it's going to be something. And I hope to be, you know, dropping jaws and turning heads, and because I know there's others that are going to be too. it's gonna be an amazing event, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone and crunching poses. So that's that much of it. I started working with Salim Satir 3 weeks ago. Up until then, I did my whole prep by myself, which I was okay with, and I got myself in really good shape by myself. But at the end of the day, I think getting under a certain percentage of body fat, I don't think your mind plays tricks on you, and I think you need someone to be there and to have a second set of eyes on you at all times throughout those last 3-4 weeks, these crucial weeks and crucial days and moments. So I hired Salim, and we are working together. Everything's been great since I started working with him. There's been nothing but progress. He touches base with me all the time. He works with a lot of the top pros, including 2 out of the last 3 Mr. Canadas. So hopefully everything, I know everything's gonna work out. He has me doing a lot of different stuff that I've never done before. I mean, like, I mean, food wise and just everything's different with my diet, water consumption, water cut, sodium, a lot of sodium and a lot of fats in there. Something I've never really, I didn't pay much attention to the fats before, but it's made a humongous difference. And I feel better than ever, really, like, minus my back. Like, I think I look better than ever. I think I made a ton of progress this year. This is what I'm after. Another national title. This is what I'm after. This is what I'm hungry for. Brings back good memories. I want to feel that again. 4 days. 4 days. That's pretty much all I have to say. I'm going to keep you guys posted. And I hope you guys, if you're there, I hope to hear you. If you like me and you're a fan of me and you think that I deserve to win, or you think I look good, I hope I hear you. That right there, it gives me a lot of drive. It actually feeds and fuels me. So, and you guys have been awesome, messaging me, sending me all kinds of positivity, and I can't thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. My sponsors, thank you so much. I mean, Mutant, awesome. So there's some local sponsors around here that just, if it wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't be happening, and it wouldn't be the same. That's all there is to it. So I can't thank you guys enough. Fans, again, you guys awesome. Love you guys. Keep up the support, please, and I'll keep on giving you the progress. That's all for now. Stay tuned. I will keep you guys in the know. The next few days following, there's going to be lots of footage, lots of, talking, telling you how I'm feeling. So 4 days, guys. Wish me luck, and we will see you soon.